Hey y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Give it a couple more minutes. Well, not really minutes, a couple of seconds to give folks an opportunity to join. It's been quite a while since I've been live in front of y'all. So what's good? What's good? What's good? But it is Visibility Day, Bisexual Visibility Day. And if you've been around on my page for a few years, you've seen me go live plenty of times around this time of year. And so this is what I do. So it's 2020, Bisexual Visibility Day. It's been Bisexual Visibility Week. I currently have this very, very fresh beat because I did a photo shoot today for Cleveland NAACP, which was pretty dope. So I'll be excited to see those pictures when they come. But yeah, I think it's really, really difficult to reflect on what it means to be bisexual in this particular time when, one, we're in the middle of a pandemic, two, we're in the middle of just an emotional and political and racial uprising where things are shifting into a new place and space. And so, like, what does it really mean for me to be bisexual in this day and age? And I think the best way I can sum it up is in this very brief conversation I had with my niece. I had my niece and my nephew this weekend, and y'all know, if anybody knows me, knows I love my babies. My niece Nija is 11; she'll be 12 this year. And as we were walking to the car, she says to me, "Hey, Aunt B, I didn't know you were bisexual." She just said it so matter of factly. And then she gets in the car, she sees that I have a bisexual button at the top of the roof of my car. And she's like, "The signs are everywhere. I should have known. I just thought you liked rainbows." And that was the conversation. We talked about pronouns. I told her my pronouns were she and they. And she told me that she uses they pronouns as well sometimes. And so it was just, I think what it means, it is a joy to be able to have that kind of conversation with an 11-year-old with such ease. And it means that, like, me being out hasn't been in vain because it didn't come to me in a secretive way. It didn't come to me in a way that was dripped or covered in shame, because I have decided just to be audaciously myself. It gave my niece the space to be able to see me without it having to be any labor. And I think that is the joy and the peace and the ease that comes with choosing to be visible, as difficult as it may be. I think as many L's as I've taken for showing up as this bisexual, this non-binary human, as this polyamorous, non-monogamous person, as many L's as I've taken in service of being all of those things, as many L's as I've taken in being in service of being, a survivor of childhood sexual assault, a survivor of adult sexual assault, the survivor of an international hate crime. Like, these things, these stories, they give us meaning, but they don't make us. You know what I'm saying? They definitely don't make us, but it's the ease of choosing to speak my truth and be vulnerable that has been able to offer me just such joy and such peace. And so, like, my niece being able to see me as she's always seen me. I think that's probably why subconsciously I put on these earrings today. When she was little, she there's been a couple times when she would like she cut out some triangles and she had hooped them onto her ears because she wanted to make earrings like the ones that I had made. And so it's just a reminder that your babies, they always are seeing you. They always are noticing, they're always watching. And I think that choosing to be out, choosing to be visible as specifically as bisexual, uh, not just as queer, not just as heteroflexible as I rocked for quite a while, but to be audaciously this because the population is so big and because we have dealt with so many things as a collective, but it's so hard for you to see the collective if you don't know that we exist. So, like 61% of bisexual women have been victims of rape or sexual assault. Most of them have had their first sexual violence experience in between the ages of 11 and 17. And so like I can't cover myself, I can't hide who I am when I know my community, people who look like me, who love like me, who like me, are dealing with these things in silence and in silos. And can you imagine how many silos that we're living in because we don't have community? You know what I'm saying? And so the visibility is in service of hoping that that you're not alone. And even though you might not feel comfortable or safe to be able to say out loud and audaciously that you identify as bisexual or bi plus, pan, demi, ace, asexual, all of those things, it is okay, as long as you are acknowledging it to yourself and yourself only. However you choose to live out the rest of your life for your own safety and your protection, do what makes sense definitely for you. But just know that I choose to be audaciously out so you can see that you are not alone in it. It's not because I want people to know my business. It's not because I want people to know that I date people who have different genders. My bisexuality is it's a political experience for me. It's the need to let people know that we are here and that we are real and that we have dealt with and endured so many things in service of just being ourselves. And so I really don't have much for y'all today. I'll stay on for a minute to answer questions that y'all may have. Thank you for all the loving comments for this beat that I got going on. I did a photo shoot earlier. And so shout out to McKinley for plugging me with Brittany. Let me see if I can pull up her information. Give me 1 minute. But yeah, if y'all have any questions about bisexuality or anything like that, please let me know. I want to take this moment to shout out my sorority, Alpha Theta Gamma Sorority Incorporated, which is the first Greek letter organization that works to uplift the voices of and cater specifically to bisexual women. And so shout out to all, to the new line. I'm so happy that y'all are here. And hold on, makeup is by Blushing Brit, at Blushing Brit on Instagram. So thank you, Trudy. You always cute, but you cute, friend. I appreciate it. Yeah, it feels cool to do makeup once, a year. I think I probably put on foundation maybe no more than twice a year. But yeah, so shout out to Roosevelt Cochran, Big Ro on the haircut. Shout out to Brittany on the makeup. I did the earrings myself. Shout out to my artwork in the back. This Marvin Gaye piece is by the Jennifer Davis. And this piece right here, this mouse piece, is by the James Quarles. Those are both Cleveland artists. And so shout out to them and all of that. So yeah, y'all. We had 10 minutes. Like I said, I don't have much to say. Hey to everybody. I hope that on this Bisexual Visibility Day that you'll take the time to interrogate questions or things around biphobia that you might have. I ask that, um, if you have bi folks in your life, that you love on them a little extra hard, saying that you show up for them in the ways that I know that they show up for you. So make room, I hope that you all do that. And yeah, I hope that you're loving yourself as much as you absolutely can. So yeah, I love y'all. Be easy. Till next time, next year, same time, same place. Probably not the same time, probably not the same place, but online somewhere. All right, y'all. Till next time. Peace.